Hey guys, welcome to London Players Guild. I'm here today with John,
Hello.
and we're going to be talking about Boujack, Agent of Distraction. That's our last Agent of Distraction on the list. So it's a free drop, requires 2 yellow. That's the theme in that they're all free drops, 20k, require 2 energy. And I can hear your keyboard.
Sorry.
It's a 0 cost combo 5k. And auto, when you play this card, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, and switch it to rest mode. And activate main, you can pay 2. If this card is in rest mode, choose your opponent's leader card, switch it to rest mode, and it can't be switched to active mode until the end of your opponent's turn. So, elephant in the room for starters. It's a 3-drop Boujack, so you can evolve it into 8-drop.
Yeah, you can evolve it into the big boy.
Which I think is what the deck needed. The deck needed one more Boujack that they can evolve into.
It only had one, right? One,
Yeah.
literally the pack, yeah.
Because the tournament pack 1 is a 4-drop, so you can't evolve it.
Yeah. And plus this card is very good. Like, being able to just stop the opponent's leader doing something is...
I don't think the first effect is ever going to come in handy, but the second one, I think it's going to see some play.
I mean, because some of the lower Boujack stuff is like 10k, right? 10k power? Like the
3k power.
Oh, okay, never mind then. Because I thought like you'd summon this.
But you have
the
leader effect, which lets you KO something in rest mode.
Hmm.
But you can also attack, so it's a peculiar one.
Just feel like it helps against nuisance cards. Crisis Crusher, Striving to be the best.
I think striving to be the best would be the...
I mean, this card straight up gets around every block in the game, right? So
yeah,
like you could just rest Fearless Pan, which sometimes can be quite annoying against some red decks.
Yeah, I've seen some people playing the Great Siaman, which is a blocker barrier, 3-drop 15k.
And this just like, yeah, I'll rest you and
and that's it.
Attack you with what I want, or just
I mean,
go for your leader.
again, it's a 3-drop 20k.
Yeah.
And there's that other effect. Resting your opponent's leader and not letting it switch to active mode. So if you can do it early enough against...
I mean, the new Broly leader, right? The new
Broly leader, the Shenron leader, if you can do it early enough.
Especially the Shenron leader. Oof.
If you can do it early enough against the Shenron leader, that can spell disaster for them.
Yeah, like literally you sacrifice your whole turn 2 maybe to keep their leader in rest mode.
So the only reason you would be playing, for example, Babidi in the mono Boujack deck, but you play Babidi to make sure that you can drop this Boujack turn 2, and then turn 3 use its effect. If you go first, that's win.
Yeah, because they're on 1 energy, which means they've only searched for 2 balls.
Yeah.
So you stint their whole turn, which is, well, broken.
Yeah. I think they searched 4, they're going to be on 4 energy, because turn 3 you can do it. You could do it turn 2, because you have the Boujack card. I actually don't know what's his number. Can I see the number? Barely, but I know who he is. Maybe I can put him up. This one. So you can pay 1 colorless, place this card in the drop area, and if your leader is Boujack Brigade, you can choose 1 Boujack with energy cost of 3 in your hand and play it. So you can play him actually turn 1. Turn 2 you can just pay 1 to play the other Boujack, attack with it, because it needs to be rest, and use Senzubi, not him. And then pay 2 and your opponent can't restand. You can do it turn 2, your opponent's on 1 energy, they only searched 2 balls.
Which is...
Well, and then they're locked. They're locked.
Against Shenron, that's pretty troublesome for them, because that's how they get a lot of their early advantages.
Yeah, I think that would be ridiculous play, actually. Boujack is surprisingly strong, but mostly because for the archetype it works with.
Yeah.
It's also the first leader that
literally does
nothing. It's awaken this. You may flip this leader. You may flip this card over if you please.
You may do this if you like. But I mean, when the deck has like stuff like this free drop, for example, that's really strong, and then it has the eye
turn
drop,
1, put
big
3
drop.
bodies on board.
Yeah, like you have to have some kind of
Yeah,
downside
they
to
needed to
your.
make the leader this bad. Bless you.
Thank you.
Um,
Sorry, I
and
tried
yeah,
to hold
of
that one in.
course there is this. So this costs 3 yellow and 1.
Yeah, like what you mentioned at the start of the video as well. It's another for this card.
Yeah. And it can only evolve on the free drop, not 3 or more. I think this is mostly so you can't evolve age drop into age drop.
Yes.
Because if you have 5 or more life, you just rest their whole field and then they untap and then they lose all their hand again. It can get a dual attack, so you can either attack with it once and then keep it protected, in a way.
Or just never attack with it and slowly win the game.
Yes, but there is the card that gives you Boujack critical.
Oh yeah.
So you can give it critical attack twice.
Yeah. Like the turn after you summon this card, if it survives, like your opponent probably having like 2 or 3 cards, your next turn could be really strong because you can give it crit with the other Boujack card. You can give it double strike with, say, Champ or the East Kai if you play them.
If
and
you
then
play
dual
something like
attack.
that, yeah.
Like the turn after you play this card is.
But I think the free drop is mostly the free drop is good for its effect, but the biggest problem is that's an enabler for that, because now you have 2 different free drops that you can play with, which means that you only need to draw that age drop, and then one of the free drops needs to survive. And the fact that you can drop the age drop on turn 3 is ridiculous.
Yeah, if you get to objection, yeah.
So to walk people through, the guy that I showed you earlier, I'm going to bring him back up. He's somewhere here. Oh, there we go. This guy. So if you can play him turn 1, turn 2, you charge blue, you play objection, charge yellow, use his effect, play a free drop, and then your turn 3, you have 4 energy, 3 of which are yellow, so you can evolve 8 drop on top of the free drop. That's it. That's game.
Yeah, that early, they're gonna lose cards consistently and like.
That's it. That's game. Congratulations, you just won Dragon Ball.
Yeah, you did a whole Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I think Bojack. What do you think about the Bojack as Agent of Distraction, though?
I just think the card's good. I feel like it can really help aggro decks. Like some of the aggro decks, like
Yellow?
like
Yellow
basically
aggro
the
deck?
yellow aggro, yeah.
What is
So
a yellow aggro deck?
the Brolly Storm, right?
Is it though? I thought that the Victory Strike is the win condition there.
Yeah, but then there's the Brolly Storm as well that just goes like Bardock into Leader into Mirror Crew.
Oh, this way.
But
Okay.
even this card, even in that deck, really, because I know there's the 1-drop Freezer,
Yeah.
which can just rest a card with Barrier. But then this card has the added effect where you can just rest their leader as well. So
But
if you're having quite a slow game,
in what situation you would actually like that effect beside the Bojack deck?
what
When
to rest their leader
yes.
against Janiver Mill.
Oh yeah, that's actually a very good point, because then you mill less, and
You
your
literally,
opponent doesn't draw.
Yeah, like you.
That
you
is
save
actually a
2
really
turns.
good point.
Yeah, like in the Victory Strike deck, having this card on board, you can constantly just tap 2 energy and wait for your big turn to go Victory Strike. So they've drew less cards, they've milled you less. Like
Yeah,
this is a
that's
very
actually
good card.
that's actually a really good implication. I have not thought that it's actually stopping the mill.
Yeah.
You need to attack them. They want to defend it either way, so they lose cards from hand, and then you stop them milling.
Yeah.
Yeah, the card is actually really decent.
And obviously Shenron as well, being able to stop Shenron.
If you can stop Shenron early,
Yeah.
I'm going to say that.
Start deck leader as well.
Yes, because they need to attack to draw until they have 6. If you can stop them again, yeah. But the problem is that when they awaken, they can KO one of their battle cards to KO one of your battle cards. So you can only do it once, really. But then they usually leave an 8 drop on board or something like that. Yeah, but any other brilliant ideas about this card?
Trying to think. I just think the card's really good. Rest anything.
I think
anything
everything
back.
besides Lord Slug is a really good card from Agents of Distraction.
Like it rests anything. So you could like a Childish Heart in Jadba. You could summon this, rest it, attack it.
Yes, it's getting rid of a Childish Heart, which would be... So it's a good anti-mill card.
Yeah, against Shenron Majesty, when Shenron played the 4.
Yeah, but you have other options to just KO it, like with Vegeta, for example, or with the Android 13. I think it's definitely going to shine in Boujack deck. I think Boujack deck is going to be something to really look up to. 'Cause that might be the meta call. It's important how it's going to fare against Shenron and Mill, because those are the main decks at the moment. And then the new Broly, for what people will do with it.
Mr. Broly.
There's 2 good Broly leaders right now, so there's going to be a second one soon.
Draw until you have 6 cards.
Yeah, and once per turn, KO one of your battle cards to KO one of your opponent's battle cards.
But yeah, I really like this Boujack. I think it really helps. It's good. It's a good side card as well against Mill.
If you play yellow, yes.
I think you sacrifice a lot to stop it happening, but
you don't lose the game then, right?
Yeah, exactly. You literally slow down the whole thing.
I'm surprised with how they're killing a lot of decks. Like they made a card specially against Flute, and then they banned Flute. They made a card that kills Shugesh. They made lots of cards like that. I'm surprised that they haven't made a card that literally says, "You can't mill me anymore."
Yeah, cards can't be sent from the top of your deck.
Or your opponent can't send cards from the top of your deck. If it's only for one turn. It's just for one turn you can't mill me. And where's your god now?
You have no.
Yes, you have no power here. Yeah.
Yeah, I really like this card. I really think it's just an all-round. It's just good.
Well, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed it, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. And let us know what do you think about this Boujack Agent of Distraction. And tune in the next time. See you around, guys.